Hello to all my college football fans out there. Welcome to another segment of the Buckeye Vinny YouTube channel sports show. My friends, today's video, I'm sure a lot of you college football fans out there have, without a doubt, listened to a lot of what the media has said about Pat Fitzgerald, the former coach of Northwestern Wildcats, getting fired last week. Now, my friends, you know, this, to me, when you thought of Coach Fitzgerald, you know, when this story broke, you would have never thought that this is a guy who's been coaching Northwestern for 17 years and now, last week, has been released by the university. And the big issue was following an investigation into hazing allegations. The president of Northwestern Wildcats decided, Michael Chill, to part ways with Pat Fitzgerald. Now, I'm going to throw out some stats here which, in the long run, really probably means nothing because of the situation that went down. But I'll do it anyways. Pat Fitzgerald coached the Wildcats for 17 years. Out of the 17 years, brought the Wildcats to 10 bowl games. Out of the 10, he won 5 of them and was named 2018 Big Ten Coach of the Year. All very good accolades, without a doubt. But I'm sure if Pat Fitzgerald had a choice of still remaining the coach or trading these accolades in, I'm sure he would want to trade them in. And you know, I feel bad and I feel very saddened for the players that went through this terrible hazing. You know, I never understood when I would read about this, and universities, I'm sure, have to know this goes on. Now, we're talking about Pat Fitzgerald, who was highly respected by college football, but even more was highly respected by the University of Northwestern. 11 current or former players acknowledged hazing has been taking place within the Wildcats football program. The hazing included forced participation, forced nudity and sexualized acts, and degrading nature. Some players actually said the hazing was very harmful to them with long-term consequences. My friends, I'm just going to say this. You're the head coach, and the head coaches, we know, they take the good with the bad. So all this time, Pat Fitzgerald was taking the good. 2018 Big Ten Coach of the Year. 5 bowl victory wins in 10 appearances. Not that bad. And when you thought of Coach Pat Fitzgerald, you thought of a upright guy. And don't tell me for a minute that throughout the 17 years that Coach Fitzgerald had to know something about the hazing. I'm not saying 100% of it, but something. And when I stopped and when I heard when this story broke, obviously, can you only imagine the parents of these student athletes, the students that were hazed, the players that were hazed against their own free will? Come on. And these are the parents that had trust and faith in Coach Pat Fitzgerald. Let's be honest. Fitzgerald was the one, I'm sure, that came to a lot of these parents, the players' homes, so that Fitzgerald could recruit them. And so a lot of these parents trusted their young adult with Coach Fitzgerald, thinking that no coach in their right mind would let this hazing go on, especially if they knew about it. Now, my friends, you mean to tell me these 11 current or former players are all just making this up? I highly doubt it. I believe them. I truly do. Again, 11 current or former players acknowledged hazing was taking place within the football program. And you're telling me that Coach Pat Fitzgerald just turned a blind eye? Shame on him. Like I said, 2018 Big Ten Coach of the Year, to me, that's garbage. Garbage. Throw it away. Means nothing. Nothing. And I firmly believe that college football coaches are not just there to coach X's and O's and to win national championships and to win the conference every year. They're there to mentor to these young student athletes. And that's mentoring when you know hazing is going on and you let it go. Just going to tell you right now, shame on Coach Pat Fitzgerald. Sorry. The old expression, long climb up to success, and immediately it could be taken and snatched away in a second, and a short fall down. And that's exactly what happened. This is a guy that so many people trusted him and liked him and respected him. All for naught. And, like I said, I never understood the craziness of the hazing. Never understood it. Ever. And when you think of Northwestern University, you think of a straight-up campus. You think of a university that, to become a student there, you have to really hold a very high GPA to get into that school. I mean, people think this hazing is cool? Really? Really? Think hazing is cool? Forced participation, nudity, and sexualized acts? Degrading nature? And some of these players thought that was okay? And then the coaches knew about it and didn't want to do anything. Snuffed it under the rug. Let's move on. Nobody will find out. Shame. Well, in the long run, I've always said, sooner or later, it will catch up to you. And it did with Coach Pat Fitzgerald, officially fired from the University of Northwestern as the Wildcats coach. My friends, if you are first time checking me out, I appreciate it. Please smash that subscribe button. I would really appreciate that. For all my friends and fans out there that enjoyed this video, smash that like button. And like always, please comment down below. I would really like to get your take on this video today and what you feel about Coach Pat Fitzgerald. Again, my friends, you're the head coach. You take the good with the bad. And I'm sorry, but as the head coach, you must know what is going on in that football program, hands down. Like always, everyone have a blessed weekend. Peace out. God bless. Buckeye Vinny's out of here.